Wait, what, bro? I was here all morning for yesterday. Hungover after the Cesar Chavez party I went to. Some speaker he was back in the day, too. Speaking of which... Speaking of which, I have to speak my mind about how I repeat, the Minecraft movie will be the best piece of Minecraft media since the mines, the crafts we yearn for its children. And to think this film's competition was stiff, in spite of Mojang's 50-50ness for producing bad spin-off properties to good ones. Story mode? Nah, too deep, 'cause my head was drowning in plot and depth, and complexity and detail was always Minecraft's biggest flaw after, creating stories that still took themselves seriously and cared, that is. Why am I blinking so much? Dungeons do not care if the Battle Pass, the almighty modern video game feature cherished by everyone, is there. Visuals look bland, way too faithful to the game. Our JoJo is too scary goodness. It's a kids game series. Villains should always be lighthearted in it. But Minecraft Earth meant the world to us all. Forget Pokemon Go. All of us with Pokemon Go outside to play Minecraft. 2020 was the best year for the great outdoors. The most perfect year. Am I right, guys? And Legends. Good God, what a luminous masterpiece. It looks great, it sounds great, and it never fails to send me into the greatest sleep of my life with how exciting it is. In fact, it was my absolute favorite Minecraft property. Until now. Oh Lord, this film's visuals alone would be more than enough to seal the deal. Who cares if it's obviously not like Minecraft? The understanding was always meant to be silly. There was some dreadful, get it? Horror or isolation game like Slender Man. Those hereby conspiracy theorists get their deserved middle finger. Losey! That aside, it perfectly captured that more modernistic feel of Bedrock Edition. Just a slip of the tongue, I'm tired, I'm sorry. No stupid, outdated pixel art style of the Java Edition. 'Cause who cares about artistic consistency? It's just all too restricting. Plus, remember what I said about Legends being the perfect bedtime game? Well, forget the bad. My brain can get a good snooze for once because there's no film like the Minecraft movie that can, and I quote,
turn off your brain.
Your brain is at its most active, ironically, when you're asleep, so it needs its rest. How perfect! BTW, anyone who dares say the animals look hideous, cursed, beating the dead, ugly Sonic horse, which I thought never should have been changed because it never ever looked ugly. You're inhuman. They're cute animals. Forget the designs themselves. Look at how they baa, how they moo, how they cluck, 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 and even the pandas, which... Oh, wait. Boo. They're too accurate, too bland. Gotta stay consistent with myself, even if that's also paradoxically bland. Ah, yes. And if we're talking CGI hybrids light years ahead of today's time, look at the genius of the seams visible with the neck of the villagers. And the pillagers, for that matter. Fun fact, who cares about accuracies when you can actually humanize the villagers? Make them a more negotiable species compared to the totally unrealistic and not at all relevant to today's genocidal species they were towards the pillagers in the game. No. We can't be adapting dungeons. It was terrible and unpopular. Legends is the goat that did really well with popular players like Dan TDM, so it therefore makes sense that the genocidal ones are their piglins. After all, they come from a place that's literally hell. Therefore, they should be the evil devils and do away with how they can be neutral under circumstances like the stupid game made them. Am I right, guys? Who cares if they can walk the overworld without becoming zombified anyways? Who cares if the plot sounds just a teensy bit similar to others apparent successful films for kids? It's a block game adaptation. It's supposed to be silly. Having it make sense within the context of the universe will be what ruins it! Speaking of nonsensical fun stuff to occupy the nanometer-wide attention span, Look at this cutesy plotline with the nitwit villager escaping into the real world. Ain't cooler than Jennifer's character, as she always does, taking the poor lone dude out on a date. It's weird fun that makes no sense and serves as filler, and that's what's great about it. And let's get to the crowning 5 jewels of the legendary gauntlet. Nah, boo! Pfft, not that gauntlet. Go away, MCSM. You're a terrible game. I don't like you. Because I have an opinion, and you fucking don't, you obsessive addict to MCSM, because that gauntlet and those 5 crowning jewels that make filmmaking for this a snap. Henry, who actually isn't bad. Kid is doing a good job with what's given and does not deserve the Jake Lloyd treatment he might get. Natalie, who's so far feeling like, except a couple lines that try to criticize how it makes no sense, even though that's what I'm loving about this movie, is so far ultimately feeling like a filler character. Great, I'm living for filler. The more of the filler, the more rest my brain gets. And Dawn reveling in the nonsensical fun, hamming up to 11 with her performance, with jokes so funny I nearly died of laughter. Also amazing. And Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison, Jason Momoa, my man, truly becoming one of the best actors in modern day Hollywood, after the travesties of him being a depressing, lame, bodybuilder legend in Zack Snyder's Injustice League and Aquaman. Films like The Flash and Aquaman 2 finally gave him his much-deserved justice. Look at how goofy and unfunnily hilarious he is. And it looks like this film is finally gonna seal the deal for him. What a legendary turnaround. Speaking of turnarounds, let's get to the best one of all. Ladies and gentlemen,
I am Steve.
Yes, you are.
Yes, he is. Thank not. Actually, don't. What he had in mind for the players to leave up to interpretation, an isolated, deeper, more complex Steve was the complete bastardization of a character made before this beloved character was made. Bastardizations always happens before characters are even created. Any change to them after that goes against all of the delusions and ridiculous stories the fans have created. Thank God, instead, for our beloved Jared Hess, our savior coming off of Nacho Libre and Thelma the Unicorn, for throwing all that bull crap out the window. Not like what Sean Levy would have most likely had in mind with continuing to respect the Steve we once knew, as if it was ever one of the most iconic video game characters of all time. Steve's never had gray shoes, purple pants, or a blue shirt that wasn't a V-neck. He never had no goatee, all dark hair, and doesn't really matter about giving the color of his skin one simple double check. Nah, the industry just loves to race swap without rhyme or reason, and the fans just love to eat that up. Am I right, guys? And I'm so fucking tired of all the other criticisms thrown at him. They're so mindful. This is supposed to be a turn your brains off movie. It's, oh, for fuck's sake, it's a kid's movie. And one that actually knows to cut out the emotional and serious scenes as well as the scenes that actually make sense, which waste screen time that's supposed to be nothing but filler. Like Jack Black's depiction of R.L. Stine in Goosebumps, which balanced all that. Another kid's movie released 10 years prior.
Unbelievable.
We've had stupid and nonsensical and unfaithful kids movies like Ralph Breaks the Internet, Incredible 2, and the legendary Toy Story 4 that restored everything that everybody loved exactly because of that, and certainly hated their predecessors for being too dark, too well written, and too respected towards the lore and fans. No? Even Bojang's backtracking and notches cursed bastardization by making Steve goofier and goofier, albeit too little, too late in their case, because no kid liked or grew up with a complex, comedic, yet taken seriously enough to be engaged Steve who had a character arc and growth at all, because that would bastardize his character again. Nobody likes those kinds of characters that give those fan creators millions and millions and millions of views on YouTube for it. Hess, listen to me, and listen good. Don't let rebel scum like the mini-mo fake manufacturers depicting something closer to Notch's botched up Steve detract from the fact that you absolutely understand this character. Don't let the internet emotionally manipulate you into thinking you're some villain committing some malicious attack against this property I've loved since I was old enough to hold an iPad, whether it be attacks on your live-action CGI hybrid medium or your glorious depiction of the piglins. And as I pledge to you the absolute and unbroken respect I have for you, in return for the absolute and unbroken respect you have for Minecraft, absolutely do not give any so-called fan Minecraft project trying to claim itself as the real Minecraft movie any positive press. Better yet, help us give them all the hell you can. And make sure that the justice you have done for Minecraft after Minecraft Story Mode destroyed everything nearly beyond repair is never, 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 ever broken again.
I'm being sarcastic.
Axel,